ladles and jelly spoons. Tinned out for living them in Tenerife. I am sorry that I'm a little bit late, and I just overslept. But anyway, so what we're going to happen today is we're going to go to Momo's for a coffee and have a chat with you guys. I'm going to show you. I didn't finish editing the walk yesterday because I was doing webby stuff, and that's not finished either. But I'm going to do them all at the weekend, and so there'll be a treat for you at the weekend. The walk in Playa de San Juan, and I went to 2 cafes. One I was treated rather badly, but it's probably just an off day because I know the owners and they're pretty nice. And the other one was the regular one, the Italian place. Fantastic. I got something new as well to show you. Anyway, so where are we? We are in Cajassavaki again. Cajassavaki is my home village. For those of you just joining us, we got 3 hotels up here. We've got the Blue Sea Kayak Garden, 3-star, cheap and cheerful. We've got the Tropical Park, which is established and newly refurbished. And behind that, when we get to the corner, you'll see the Mind Hotel, one of the newest ones here. We got another 3 down the bottom, which is the Pearly Grey and old established and the Atlantic Holiday Company, which you can probably see right down there over the bridge. It's the yellow build, Albatross by Malibu, and the Malibu restaurant. Those are apartment blocks, which you can go to my playlist rentals and have a look at the Malibu, Albatross by Malibu apartments. You'll see that one there. So there's quite a few places to stay in the village. There's also Honor Sueño Azul, which is like little bungalows you can rent, and the McMaster was here last time before last, and he rented one for €80 a night, and it sleeps 2 couples easily, and loads of kids in the living room probably. So that's another one to look out for. Morning, morning, morning everybody. I'll get to you in a minute. I'm taking my life in my hands at the moment, and this is the Nebula. That's where we're going to be tonight. I'd like to thank today while I was filming Webby down at the Sports Tavern. There's the Mind Hotel. Look. It's not too bad. The UV is going to be 6 today. Are they closed? Don't tell me they're closed. No, I don't think they're closed. It looks like they are. Why is that? Oh, it's the 6th today. Oh my golly gosh. It's Christmas today. No, it's just February. Why is it closed? Maybe they're on holiday. Oh, we're gonna see that. Unless February the 6th is also a holiday. Does anybody know? Morning, Chris Godfrey. Hi, Foggy. Over in a couple of weeks. Who's that? Kenny Boy. Nice lassi pistachio, fresh juices. Something red here. Vacation, 2nd to the 11th of February. Well, there you go. So we're going to have to go down to the Malibu now. At least it's in the sun. Or should we go to the beach? Or should we do Laura's? Let me know in the comments. Don't know what happened there, but that's another story. So we got just passing the Eclipse, and over there is the Palma, La Palma. People in Eclipse don't like being filmed. My favourite tree. Yeah. And perch are here. Kenny boy. Now look at this. This guy is so badly parked that the woman's got to go out into the street with her baby chair, and Chris would have to anyway. So they think this is a good thing to be parked, and it isn't. So if you recognise this car, tell them they're parked illegally. Not only that, they put posts here so nobody would park there, and they just park behind the bloody posts. What ignorant people. From a soggy Abergele. So, let's see if they got a breakfast menu at the Malibu yet. Cool, dude. Let's go this way, take our lives in our hands. Cool, dude. So this is the Malibu fashion. This is the Albatross by Malibu. I don't know where reception is. Should tell me here. Supermarket reception around the corner. Supermarket down the bottom. Fashion over there. This is the pool. I would have painted the floor of the pool deeper blue, I would. And behind that is the white building there, is the pearly grey. And coming into view over there is the Atlantic Holiday Company. So there you go, 6 opportunities, or 7 in fact, to stay here in the village. And there's also private rentals as well. Buenos días. So we're back in the Malibu. Buenos días. ¿Estás abierta?
Estamos abiertos.
Sí, sí. ¿Tiene un chef para desayuno? No, solo café y croissant. No croissant, nada.
Sí, croissant, sí.
Sí.
Sí, sí.
Ok. Yo, sentame, café con leche, agua con gas y croissant, por favor.
Un café con leche.
Sí.
Agua con gas y croissant.
Un croissant, por favor. Muchas gracias. I'm going to sit in the corner over here. So let's get the feet ready. Oh, this super fantastic tripod I've got. This is the big camera tripod. There we go. And I got the other cameras in my pocket. That's no good for you, is it? We'll do this one then. There we go. Table number 25. And let's see what you guys are saying first. While I'm doing that, I'm going to turn you around. Because when the guy comes, he doesn't want to be on it, he says. Morning, Tim and all the cool dudes. Sorry about last night. I left, someone got me angry. Message you, got you angry too. Yeah. Morning, Tim. I'm just up in time. Change the thumbnail, Tim. Cool dude. Have you made up with him? We didn't fall out. No, Laura's your favourite cafe. Hi, Tim and everyone. Morning. Says Michael. Of course, this is very good because I can't see you saying it. Morning, Tim and all. I'm just going to press them and then maybe read them on here. Craig again. Morning. Hi, Butler. Morning. Good morning. Chris Godfrey's account. And Chris Godfrey's account. You're doing a good job today, you moderators. Peter Glennon, good morning. Muchas gracias.
En 20 minutos está en el horno.
20 minutos, ok, gracias. ¿Es posible algo so serrano ham o queso?
tenemos.
Solo normal.
Solo croissant.
Ok. ¿Cuándo tienes un jefe de
A
desayuno?
las 10 viene.
¿Tienes viene?
10 y después hasta que calienta y
Ajá.
todo.
Ok.
Yo les aviso.
Ok.
A las 10.
¿Y qué hora servicio de comida normalmente?
Después de las 10.
Oh, 10, ok.
10
Okay.
después, sí.
Okay, it's after 10 and then todo.
No,
Des-
todo no.
¿no?
Solo una parte.
Ok.
Después, más tarde otra parte.
Okay. Gracias.
Gracias.
So they don't serve food till 10. So, but I'll just have a croissant, I think. All right, he's been. He come back and look at my lovely mush again. Has he got me? Yes. Is he following me? Yes, it is. There's a guy doing something with the sign behind us. I'm gonna have the biscuit put me on. If I had a cafe, I know lots of cafes do it, I put a little table bin. ¿Necesitas?
Sí, por favor. Gracias.
Nada. Dropped his Stanley knife. Did I put sugar in? No, I didn't.
Este es el menú
Ah, gracias.
después de las 10.
Después de
Y
10,
este
ok.
Después de...
Okay, then no
De las
croissant,
12.
no croissant y espero.
Vale, como-
Yeah, no croissant, espero hasta las 10. Gracias. So, I'm going to wait till 10 and have something different. Yeah, I'll have a little bin on the table. In fact, I'm going to use my glass because I'm not going to drink out of it. There you go. I'm going to get my phone out because I can't read these bloody comments here. Good morning, Tim and everyone. Good morning. Looking forward to some sun. Morning, and morning. Cerrado, yeah. Oh, we're way back there. We're way back. Piddling down here today. Who's that? Foggy. Lord, hi. Morning from Gibraltar. On a cruise ship. Who's on a cruise ship? I can't see who it is. Helen Grosvenor. You posh little bugger, you. John Barrow. John Barrow. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. John's buying the coffee this morning. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, it's got a bit of coffee down me. To tell you the truth, it would have been too cold by Momo's. So it's good to know they're in on holiday and not somebody sick or something like that. Somebody sick. So what I've got here is my second camera, and I've got my this. If you've got one of these Insta 360s, get one of these little the small, what's it called? Ah, 16. I'm not 25 anymore, I'm only 16. So we're going to plug this in, take this off. Now I've got to find, this is it. It's called a small rig, and it's like a little every which way but loose. And what I'm going to do is let me just put that on there for now. And I'm just going to put this over here. So stick him on like that. Point him upwards. Get him on like that. Screw this guy in. There we go. Point him that way. That'll give you a better view. There we go. Now all I need now is a wire. Put that in there. Stick that in there. Plug him in. Excuse my arm. That guy goes in the back there. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Turn him on. And it should automatically, or automagically as they say, turn to webcam and come on. So let's go to interview mode. So that, my friends, is my view. Cool, dude. So we're going to put the count on to find out how many people are on, and we're going to put the ticker on, and the time. So, ladies and jelly spoons, I've updated the ticker this morning while I was doing my ablutions. For those of you who don't know what ablutions are, I was on the loo. And ChatGPT every morning gives me the latest news of the day, and I just copy and paste it. One UK news, one Europe news, one USA, one rest of the world. And this is what you watch it there. So if there's anything interesting you want to talk about, let me know. Was Ash Sarkar on Question Time on Wednesday? I haven't watched it yet. I've got this system that allows me to watch British TV catch up, and I like watching Question Time when people like Ash Sarkar are on. If you don't know Ash, she's a devout communist and part of the Navaria media group. Whoops. And she's pretty cool. Ash, if you're watching, love your work. Love your work. Right, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to read the messages on here, wasn't I? Jing, jing, jing. Morning, Deanne. Deanne must be on. Oh, I'm way behind there. So let's get to live to see where we are. That's it. Russia, nuclear task, impact set, sentiment. Oh my God. I think what we ought to do is we ought to just get rid of the people who are making all these silly decisions. Just get rid of them. And then we just live our lives. You know what I mean? We know what I mean. People with, just get some wick, you know. That's why, if I ever voted in Britain, which I can't, unfortunately, I would have voted every day for somebody for peace. Go and check out the Peace and Justice Project online. Those are the types of people you want running the country, not these warmongers, not the in both of the major parties. They're exactly the same in America. It's just the people who make the weapons want you to buy them. God damn it. If they spent a tenth of what they spend on weapons on curing cancer, they'd be done by now. I'm serious. What type of world do you want to live in? Decide. Beautiful again. Jojo, right, I've missed a load. If you've said something really, really important that you want an answer to, put it in again. Or if it's something that needs a longer answer or research, send me an email, me@timothydale.com. There we go. So, the Lord likes Ash. Okay, good. If you've never heard of her, go and check her out. You can actually, there's a newsletter you can get called the Cortado. That's a good newsletter as well. And it's not all left-wing communist rubbish. It's normal people in normal situations. Okay, Karine Louise, good morning, good morning. So 60th birthday of husband. Okay, Craig has put a thing up. Karine Lewis says, good morning, Tim. Could you please say happy 60th birthday to my husband, Bill? Bill, if you're still watching, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you, and many more on Channel 4. Cool dude, Bill. Thanks, Craig. Webby's already gone, not Webby. Foggy's already gone. Foggy, Webby, same bloody thing. Bad Bud crash in Dublin yesterday. 1 dead, 3 injured. Oh no. Oh no. Do we know the cause of that? Coffee time, says Diane. Thank you for all your support, Diane. Mark Wiltshire's on. Beautiful again, you know. Coming this time of year, as long as you do, Mark, is the right thing to do. You tank up on vitamin D. You got no stress and strains of every day. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Pops, not poops. That's a shame. Awful news, says Ian. Yeah. I've not seen that. Is that going to be in European news then, or? I'm sure it'll be on that. Simply Dewsbury, morning, Tim. Just on a break from sunny Huddersfield. Are you having a break from Huddersfield? Morning. And Bill says, thank you so much, Tim. Corinne, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And welcome to the 60 Club. I know you didn't think I was 60, you know. 65, you know. 65. The Lord. She was on a site called Navaria Media. The other two guys are there are good, but I think it's mainly socialism. I think what it is, you're right. I mean, the two main protagonists there on Navaria Media, they are a left-wing leaning media group, but I do pride them in giving both sides of the story. The thing is that their opinion pieces are very left-wing leaning, but then again, my opinion's left-wing leaning, so I associate it with it. But they're not sort of crazy communists. They're just, what they do, and I'm not getting political here, but what they do is they sort of show you the truth, not the spin, and then they spin their portion of it. So, but I think the spinning of their portion is just the truth, really. I mean, they have their opinions on the truth, but I really think it's if you are a conservative type voter, and you don't normally read the left-wing stuff like the mother of all, what's it called, podcasts, what it's called, Mopes. What's his name? The Scottish guy. I can't remember his name now. There's a lot of people out there that are just like crazy, batshit crazy. And but these people are quite grounded. So it's called Navaria Media. Check it out. Tell them Tim sent you. You don't look a day over 55, Tim. Thank you very much. Andrew might be on the news. Ooh, what did he do? Is he in the Epstein files? You know, you can get in trouble for calling it the Epstein files because it Germanizes the name, which they don't want. Because all the people who were called Epstein or Rosenstein and all that, they all changed the pronunciation when they moved to America to Steen to be able to get away from the thing. Otto kaffe con leche para mí, porfa. Oh, we did that one. We've got it all the way down to the bottom now. Andrew's obsessed with fame. That's what we all do it for. We all do it for the fame. I want to live forever. Baby, remember my name. Fame. Is this microphone on? Keep up on again. Okay. Morning, Jimmy. I was on Andrew's live yesterday. He said hello. She was on second Navaria Media. Yeah, Navaria Media is good. Don't look a day 55 did that. Andrew's BBC. Andrew was on BBC News. Be it all very quick. Now, Tim. Oh, the Epstein files. Okay. Where are I? Shirley. Let me show you where I am. I am in a place called the Malibu restaurant, right on the edge of Mirador de Callao, I think it's called. If you look over here, then if you come into Kawasaki and you get to Nebula, just carry straight on down the hill until you can't go any further, and you get to the end of this turning circle where that guy's going to park now. Ah, no, he's not. And this is the new restaurant that has just opened, just before Christmas, that's attached to the MALIBU Albatross by MALIBU Apartments, which have also covered. If you go to where are we? If you go to the playlists on the channel, and the playlists on the channel are there's one called Rentals, and in there I did a review of one of the things here. Martin, the guy who runs those and owns those apartments and rents them out, he asked me to do it, and because he saw me do a drone footage of them. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. And yeah, I'll show you the English version of this in a minute. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Ah, yeah. So we are right here on the bottom. So Casa Maria, if you know the village, it's up on the opposite corner to Casa Maria. It's just across the road from the Pearly Grey, which is over there. Let's get slow, doesn't it? That's the Pearly Grey. That's a nice place to stay as well. That's right on the cliff there, and Webby's son works there. So you get little Webby. He calls me Uncle Tim. And down the bottom over there, if we look over that thing at the bottom here, so if you're looking here, that's the Atlantic Holiday Company. That is another hotel that's quite popular. In fact, it's so popular in the winter it's hard to get in. It's full of Scandinavians. There we go, back to Timmy Baby. Timmy Baby, Big Bacon Butty. Oh, I've just dropped some paper. Don't want to litter. Lost me. Yesterday, I was walking down. Where was I going? I was going to Webby's. I was going to... Oh, in the corner over there is the Sports Tavern past the Pearly Grey. Yesterday, I was going down to Webby's about 4 o'clock. So it was about 4:45, and I was walking down our street, you know, over there, where we started the vlog now. And this guy walking up the street, earphones in, probably in his 60s, with a mangy dog. Nothing to, you know, not the dog's fault, but it's how he's being looked after. Not on a lead, and it was some shepherd, not a German. One of these with the long noses, one of these with the long snouts. And he went and sat on the street, on the pavement, and the guy just ignored it. So I thought, he's got his earphones in, he probably hasn't noticed, although he should be on a lead. So I said, "Excuse me, your dog's just had a crap." And he went. And then I said, "You." And then it was about 10, 20 yards away right now. And anyway, I swore at him, as you would, and come here and say that type of thing. But if I'd have gone up to him, his dog would have given it out, and I'd have had to kick the dog, and I don't want to kick dogs. But then what he did, he bent over and spread his arse cheeks at me. And I thought, well, that is disgusting. And the thing is, he lives here, so I'm going to meet him again. What do you suggest that I say or do to the guy? No violence, please. Right. We'll pay to watch you and Webby on jet skis. Aki aki. You know the Revolut number. TimothyDowd.com/sponsor. Put a load in, and I'll see whether it's enough to go jet skiing or not. I'd go. Nah. I don't like the ocean. I like looking at the ocean, but I respect it too much to use it as a playground. I also don't want to disturb the wildlife, and you can imagine jet skis to a whale or a dolphin is like jackhammering outside your bedroom at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't judge anybody who likes doing all that stuff, but I don't personally do it. And that's one of the reasons. The other reason is I'm scared of the deep sea. I have this, what's it called? Phobia of a deep sea. Shallow sea I can handle, but anything I can't stand up in is, no, I don't know what's down there. I was snorkeling as a young man in Pwllheli in North Wales off Gimlet Rock. And it was the first time I'd actually been snorkeling, because I bought this snorkel and what have you, and I went down quite far. I mean, far for me, like 2 or 3 meters, probably not even that. And I saw what was down there. There was fish, there was crabs, there was all this stuff that, you know, come and grab your ghoulies. Look at me now. Crabs grabbing your ghoulies there. Stevie's on. Next time Webby's on, you ask him to chat a little about the Lucky site where they pick the stuff, how all that works, not judging or knocking them, just intrigued how it works. I don't think he'll talk about it, but I will ask. I won't ask him online and put him on the spot, but I'll ask him beforehand. So, Tim, you can't change him. You just keep doing it, and it will escalate. That's probably true. What an awful experience reporting to the police. You know, we actually talked about that when the council had a meeting here not so long ago. They said all they can do is educate. They can't fine. I mean, they can fine, but they say it doesn't work, and it's not policeable, right? So you do get there is a law on the books that if you soil the pavement and if you don't have a dog on a lead and all that, but the police just cannot police it, because there are other things that the police need to do, as you know. And I've said this before, but we finance the police here with the number of legal residents. So each municipality has a register, and if you're registered as a resident on the register, then you get a certain amount of policing attached to that, right? So basically what we've got in a place like Arona, which is Los Cristianos, Las Americas area, the amount of residents there is tiny, right? And so they get allocated a certain amount for policing that is totally out of whack with the amount of people there. I mean, they do put extra ones on for tourism, right? But it's still not enough. And again, here in Adeje, we're exactly the same. We've got 50-something thousand residents here, and I think we've got 1 million, not even 1 million, no, not 1 million, 50,000. I think we've got 100,000 people actually living here, not tourists. So we have people who are not registered on the Padron, who live here because, you know, they don't want to be on the radar. They've probably got their own money. They don't want to, you know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying what it could be, or it just could be they don't know about it, or it could be that they're just lazy. I don't know. But if everybody who actually lived here was on the Padron, on this called empadronamiento, then we would get allocated more funds to do the policing and other stuff like cleaning and everything. So everything is based on the amount of people in each municipality, and Madrid allocates to the autonomous communities, and the autonomous communities allocate to the municipalities. The municipalities allocate to the villages, the barrios. What time is it? All right, it's 5 minutes to go before we can order food. I'm going to tell you what it is. So let's see if we can do this. Can you see that? I think you can. So we've got pan with garlic bread with cheese, garlic bread with cheese and tomato, Malibu bruschetta, northern toast, which is smoked salmon, guacamole, prawns, dill, mayonnaise, and confit cherry tomatoes. And don't think, what's that got to do with Manchester or Sunderland? It's obviously not Northern England. Ham and cheese sandwich, vegetable sandwich with tuna and boiled egg. Malibu club with grilled chicken, bacon, egg, tomato, caramelized onion, bagel with smoked salmon, cream cheese. I heard there's not a lot of salmon on that, somebody said. Bagel with Italian mortadella, Iberian ham croquettes with ham mayonnaise, squid ink croquettes, salmon poke bowl, tuna poke bowl, chicken poke bowl, free-range crispy chicken bites. The chicken bites are free-range. Free-range chicken crispy bites, I would have written there. The Royal burger with bacon, egg, lettuce, tomato and caramelized onions. chicken burger, pizza margherita, pepperoni pizza, and the pepperoni pizza is, I don't know whether that's actually the meat or just peppers. Let's have a look at the Spanish bit. Well, it says pepperoni there. They might be using the American version there, that's pepperoni sausage, but in Germany if you ask for a pepperoni pizza you get green peppers on it, that's it. And Hawaiian pizza with pineapple, which you should never put on a pizza. In fact, in Italy, you'd be hard pressed to get a pizza with pineapple on it. I did ask for one once, just over the border. I was in Austria, and one night we just nipped over the border to an Italian restaurant in Italy. And it's the first time I'd ever been to Italy, and the last, in fact. We just went on the motorway, straight over the border, first little restaurant we stopped at. And I said, can I have anchovies and pineapple? He says, we don't put pineapple on the... Oh, no. I said, do you put pineapple on the pizza? They said, yes, sir. And he said, it's 100 euros. So we didn't have that. Gordon's on, morning, Tim. Booked the... I saw Gordon's booking October. I've got to stay alive now till the 20th of October. For a week for my 60th walk, booked Freaky Friday, booked Son can organise a party if you don't forget. With my son, you can organise a party if you don't forget. I don't forget lots of stuff, but definitely I will definitely. When's your actual 60s? Is it on the Friday? That'd be cool. What we'll do, we'll get a taxi from here to Charcuteria Rodeo, the all-you-can-eat meat place, and we'll have a meat fest. How's that? And I'll save up. Trisha saying morning, Dave Mulready's on, Paul Ed's on, pick it up, post it through the letterbox. Yeah, unfortunately that's violence as well. And the same about the seating. Trisha, something in common, loads of things in common. You can't change him, we did that one, glad you wasn't on it. Size 9 right up to Jacks, he said the Lord. Next time Webby's on, we did that one. I'd report him to the police. Yeah, we did that one. Bus went out of control, drove on the pavement. Oh no. Was the bus driver, how did he go out of control? Was he ill or? That would be terrible. That was yesterday. Gordon. Okay, hit buddies hard and bring Webby. If that's what you want for your birthday, I'm in. Craig Cowie, morning. Thanks for all your support, Craig. Birthday on Sunday the 25th. Okay. You're here, aren't you, for that? Sunday the 25th of October. I'll stick that in my thing and I'll come and meet you. I'll get a taxi so we can have a drink. I might even bring Chris. I'll get one of them taxis she can roll into and roll out of. In fact, I'll sit in her second wheelchair and I'll roll in and roll out as well. We did this one, didn't we? Hawaiian toast. Pizza Hawaiiana. Pizza pepperoni. We do have the Malibu thing here, but I've been through this loads of times, so I'm not going to go through it again. But the thing that Christina really likes is the one at the bottom on the left there. Can you see it? It is the Crujiente de Langostinos Cataifi a Coco for $12.95. It's crispy langostinos, prawns, with the Cataifi sauce with coconut. And it's like 3 skewers, I think it's 3 or 4, 3 skewers of prawns. And there's loads of prawns on each skewer, and it's got like a hair on it. I don't think it's the coconut hair. I think it's shavings of coconut toasted in a coconut sauce. And she said it was fantastic. She didn't give me any, but she said it was fantastic. Richard Edwards is on. Good morning. Nilo's on from sunny Llanddylus. Sorry, forget it. I always get that wrong. Hit buddies, we did that one. So what's happening? Yesterday I missed the walk. But I tried to go live on my Insta360 camera, as you all probably tried to see. Those of you who caught it, it was unwatchable. It was in portrait mode, everything was jittery, and even the sound was bad. I thought, and not only that, but it says reframing mode, and I thought that I'd framed it on me, and I hadn't. I'd framed it at the people opposite. So I looked at it later, and it was unwatchable, and so I just deleted it. What I should have done really was downloaded the audio and then sent that through ChatGPT to do a summary of the audio and then put it up as a blog. But I forgot. Anyway, so what I've done is I've downloaded some of the what's it called? Some of the drone footage. Let's have a look at a video here. DJI, where we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you the drone footage. So I'm just going to add these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, done. That's added 16 what's it called to it. I'm going to turn my my sound on, so when I go away from here you'll be able to see it. Not up to your high standards. It definitely was not. No, it definitely was not. So what we're going to do now is, oh, that's clever. It only allowed me to add 3 videos. Okay, I'll just show you these 3, then I'll put another 3 in. So this is video number 2. Oh, that was Freaky Friday. That was Freaky Friday, sorry about that. Video number 3. So this was the pier in Playa de San Juan, right by the port there. That's the thing called the Helix. So the Helix. I think you can still hear me, can't you? And this one, oh, this is the master shots. This is good. I think this is all in one as well. Does it swap? No, it doesn't. It just shows you the first one. What master shots does is go back to interview mode. It's like one press and it'll do 4 things. So it'll do that arc around you to the left, then it'll go behind you and film going up and above you, then it'll go right above you, point the camera down and film you by turning round, then it'll go it'll come in front of you and do a droney out to sea, and then it'll point the camera down and come back towards you, slowly bringing the camera up. So those are the ones. I think there's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. 5 it is. So there's 5 shots in one. So you just press it once and you get 5 shots, which is pretty cool. And we've got some more people here now. I'm going to drink my water. So I don't really fancy anything here, because there is no breakfast menu really. It's just like a snack menu, and there's not everything on it either, I don't think. Bagel with smoked salmon for $5.95. Should we try it? Red pesto rocket confit. I don't like rocket. Cream cheese pickles pico de gallo. Let's do that. Let's do the bagel with the salmon, see how much salmon's on it. And they've still got VAT not included here. Still cheaper than a tip though. Louise, hi Dave. Craig, kisses. Webby, gracing us with his presence tonight. He said yes. Hi Louise, says Dave. Morning Tim, says Louise. Thank you for all your support, Louise. Diane saying one person put their bag in a neighbour's mailbox. One person put their bag in the neighbour's mailbox. I'm assuming the bag of poo, right? This wasn't in a bag. This was on the street. It's Friday, Tim. Time is on the screen. 10:30. Time is on the screen. It's 10:06. 10:03, not this. Not up to your high standards yet. We have some lazy neighbours who dump their bags on the ground as they walk on too. You know, my dad used to do that. He went to this park every morning with his dog, met other dog owners, and what he would do, he'd do a walk in the park, and if the dogs did anything, he'd do that, and then he'd hang it on a little tree, where he knew where it was, and then on the way back he'd pick him up and then throw him in the bin. And he was caught one day by the guy saying, "Are you going to do that?" You know, and he says, "Yeah." He said, "But I'm not going to take it all the way up there just to bring it back to put it in the bin." He says, "So I leave it here where I know where it is. I take it off the floor. I've hung it on a little tree in a plastic bag. It doesn't smell. And if somebody pinches it, so what? You know." But it's not going to be eaten by animals or anything like that, and so I think that's all right. So there are people that may be doing that, leaving it on the street, but maybe they're going to come back and get it. Then again, probably not. But that's another story, as they say. Happy Friday, Tim, from a wet Wrexham, says Mark. Thank you for all your support as well, Mark. Tricia, morning, Louise. Hope you have a nice weekend planned. I should put this up here, shouldn't I, so that I'm not looking down at it. Webby Graysons, we did that one. Some Lazy Neighbours, we did that one. A surprise how many people are just dumping on the ground. Yeah, I know. Go for it, Tim. I'm going to get a bagel. Hit buddies. Okay, we did that one. So let's get this bagel ordered, because it is 10:07, because I was late this morning coming out. My setup for today, let's get rid of these videos first. One, delete. Why can't I delete them all at once? One, delete. And what's this one? Freaky Friday again, sorry about that. I'll leave that one because I'll use it tonight. Oh, the good thing about this is the new firmware that came out with my YOLO box, which is the thing I used to stream. It now allows you to inherit the settings from the last stream, so you don't have to set it up all at once. Is that the word? All at once? Right. So, oh, you know what I've done? I've done something very wrong. Let's edit this. And let's do Tim there. And USB 1, that one. Done. And that one. Done. And where's the background? Background. Done. And done. Save. So I've come on the other side now. Oh, I've done the wrong background. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. It's all content in it, as I say, all content in it. Where's the background? Background. Oh, cancel, don't delete. Background, that one. And, oh, it's empty. Why is that? Cancel. Exit now. Images. Two's up. And just bear with me. What I'm doing is the background went away for some reason. I think because I tried to do too many videos, the background just disappeared. USB storage, SD card, there it is. Done. Save. There we are, back in the room, Don't know what happened there. So I'm going to have a bagel and see what you guys are saying. Riggers on. Had a day off yesterday. It was a mistake for my bank card too. Too many new gadgets, purses. Wife will have to be nuts if she finds out what you get. Come on, tell us. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Morning, Rigger. Enjoy. Mike. Coming over today from Aberdeen. Oh, cool, dude. We're going to see you. You're booking a walk. I'm free till the 17th. I'm free. Catherine's on. Right, got 2 minutes, all packed and ready to go. Happy weekend, everyone. See you on Freaky Friday tonight. See you, Catherine. Morning, Rigger. Rigger's Ramblings. David Butler. Morning, Rigger. Morning. Louise. Happy Friday from Wrexham. Did that one. Okay, I think we've got everybody now. Yeah, so Rigger's got some new stuff. Let's find out what he's got. Let's find out what he's got. Orcus Whaling is also on. Hi, Craig. See if we can get the attention of the guy. We should have a, what's he called, shouldn't we? Did I put sunscreen on today? I don't think I did. I checked the UV index, it's going to be up to 6 today. Hey Siri, what's the UV index right now?
The UV index is currently 2.
Oh, it's only 2. So I'm going to go and get a bagel. Stay there. Is he going to follow me? Oh, he's going to follow me. Can you still hear me, mother? There he is. He saw me, he's going away.
You wanna eat
I am bagel.
bacon?
Bagel, salmon, ahumado.
Yeah.
See?
One? Okay.
Thank you. So we're back in range now. Did it catch me? Has it got me still? No, it hasn't. It disappeared. Back in the room. So I've ordered a bagel. 112 watching, 50 thumbs up. Wow. It's a bit warm today, Tim, says John. It certainly is. Time for a Timmy Baby belly busting bacon butty. They don't do it here, unfortunately. Mobile Wi-Fi, Rode Studio mic, mic boom, MIDI keyboard, mixing desk, 2 power banks, mobile tripod, and a cuddly toy. Cuddly toy, that's a hark back to the generation game. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. Never understood that as a kid. Okay, cool dude. Studio mic. Mic boom, MIDI keyboard, mixing desk. Then what you have to do then is go get Creator Studio from Apple on your Mac, and it brings Logic. That is one of the most powerful mixing doors you can have. Digital audio workstation. And if you're lucky, your mixing desk will be recognized by it, so you can control all the fancy effects on the door with your mixing desk. Try it out. Let me know how you get on. Glad you knew what I meant. Can't beat a bit of bully. There you go. Mobile Wi-Fi. Oh, it was. I thought the cuddly toy was. I thought the cuddly toy was generation game. Cuddly toy. 2 in a bed. BFH, says the Lord. Mobile Wi-Fi. Watch the equipment, Tim. Watch your equipment. Nobody's going to nick it. Everybody knows where I am. I've got the Creator Studio now. Just need to learn how to use it properly. Gonna get back in a bit of music creation. Cool, dude. What time do you want us to be at Freaky Friday, Tim? I'll be there just before about 5:45. And set up on the high table there. You can sit anywhere you like, and Webby should be there about 6:30, I think. Mark Wiltshire's going to swing by to say hello, but he's got a table booked at 6:30, so he'll be there early. So it'll be Mark Wiltshire to say hello, and he says he's going to buy me a pint. So cool, dude. Then Webby will arrive, and you can be there anytime before 7:15. I think you've got a table booked at 7 anyway, so you can come anytime. If you want to meet Webby after 6:30, maybe probably about 6:40, because he's always late coming up from Monte Cristos, which is where he is. Wet and cold in Manchester, says Wendy. Bus fare home. Oh, BFH. Okay. Cuddly toy was the generation game. I thought it was. Was a generation game, Tim, but you went on to quote a bullseye. I did. I think all those game shows at the time had some sort of catchphrase, didn't they? In fact, there was a game show called Catchphrase. Isn't that amazing? So what were your favourite games? You know, we'll save that for a midweek meetup where we got no guests. Your favourite game show. Next Wednesday, there's no guests, I don't think. Let's have a look. Meeting snapshot. Freaky Friday. Get my thing here. Mark Wiltshire on Tuesday the 17th. Wednesday the 18th, midweek meetup. Oh, we do have somebody. We do have some. Catherine, of course. Totally forgot. Catherine and Nigel are coming. Is it? Why? That's quick. That went quick. Only seems like 5 minutes. We're sat there with Lee. My golly gosh. So Catherine's coming, but I'm actually going to interview Nigel this time. It was last time I promised him a full interview, and Lee turned up, and we totally ignored him. But apologise for that. But this time we're going to have a good chat with him. So then the week afterwards, what we'll do, we'll do game shows. I'll have to prepare for that. So next week, is it next week? It might be the week after. When's the 17th? Saturday's the 14th. No, it's the 17th. No, the 18th, sorry. Ash Wednesday. There you go. Why isn't it in there? Why isn't it in my calendar if it's in... Oh, March the 18th. Oh, stupid me. It was March the 18th, not February. So Catherine's not coming on Wednesday. It's in March. I think she's probably screaming now. It's March, it's March. Roy Walker was catchphrase, wasn't it? Yeah. Can't wait to meet you and Webby. Cool dude. Or just me, really, isn't it? It's just me, really. Oh, are the things big enough? The what's it called? Where are we now? Here we go. Roy Walker. There we go. Wednesday saying it's a knockout. We knew what you meant, Wendy. You don't have to delete it. It's a knockout. Was that a game show? Would you class that as a game show? It's a knockout. I liked it, but I don't think you could win anything, could you? It wasn't like this is what you could have won. Yeah, it's a knockout. Oh, that's that. What would you class that as? Could be game show. Could be game show. I would put that in the same category as that Anika Rice doing the helicopter thing, Treasure Hunt. Was it called Treasure Hunt? Where Anika Rice would get clues and she'd fly all over the place. Couldn't do that now, could you? Especially if you were green. Oh, I saw a great interview with Zach Polanski just talking about Green Party, and he doesn't fly, right? Because he decides it's not. He'd rather go by train than fly, or bus or car, and then he was asked by what's her name, Kussenberg. Can't even remember her first name. Sarah Kussenberg, is it? What happens if you did become Prime Minister? What are you going to do if you don't fly? He said, well, of course I'd fly when necessary, you know, and it was a big gotcha moment, like you can never be Prime Minister because you don't fly. And he just said, don't be stupid. If I was a Prime Minister, I'd have to fly. But I don't fly for pleasure. Yes, Tim, says Craig. Play your cards right. That's another one, isn't it? Not a game show. Blankety blank. Blankety blank. I remember that was done with what's his name? Terry Wogan was the first one, was it? And then it went to my dad's mate. What's his name? Gone. Comedian. Lived around the corner. Dawson, Les Dawson. You know how I got it there? I got there because Jackie, my sister, was friends with Julie, his daughter, and I got Jackie, Julie Dawson, Les Dawson. There you go. Blankety blank. We are in the La Branda in Costa Adeje. Oh, cool dude. The bus, if you get out of the La Branda, take a left towards the square, the Fania Bay Plaza, and keep on the side where the car park is, where the rough ground is, where the car park is. That's the bus stop you need to get on to get to us, 471, unless you're getting a taxi, of course. Did you hear about the Irish game show Play Your Cards Wrong? We can't do Irish jokes anymore. We have a lot in the moment, but hoping to visit in June, Tim, says Louise. Cool, dude, for 5 days. And stay in the village. Oh, cool, dude. Have you got a place yet, or are you just thinking about it? Aki Aki Mr. Chips. I don't get that reference. Ah, muchas gracias. Oh, it's a bagel with chips. Thank you very much. Ah, muchas gracias. I'll just get that all the way there. There you go. Thank you. So this is the bagel. Is the amount of salmon, and this is the amount of cream cheese you get on it, and it goes on top like. And then we're going to cut it in half, and the salt for the chips, but no vinegar. So I'm going to put salt on the chips. I normally don't eat chips in the morning, but they look quite good actually. It looks like they might be made of potatoes. Oh. These are really good chips. They're airy chips. Let's do this. Oh, we're going to do that again. Let's do the thumbnail. Let's get rid of the ticker and the time. Time and the ticker. Okay. Let's do it like this. There you go. It's all going to kick off now. Here we go. Ooh, thumbnail. Ooh. Ooh. That's not bad for $5.95 with chips. Ah. And you really don't need a load of salmon, do you, to get the taste? Pico de gallo is like pickles, peppers, onions in a nice sort of like sauce dressing, I would call it. And the chips are really good. Look at that. Fluffy on the inside. That'll give you a good idea. Oh, how crispy they are. So it's not following me, which is good. And now we're going to cut into the bagel and see how it sounds. How it sounds. How it tastes. There you go. That's tasty. Should pico de gallo be a bit spicy? I don't know. That's very good. Back to interview mode and put the ticker back on and the time. The reason it takes a bit of time for the ticker to come in because it has to go to the internet to get it. What I'm using overlays.uno. Overlay, is it overlay or overlays? Overlays, overlays.uno, UNO. And it's, let me put that in the shade there for a minute. Overlays.uno. And you can look in the library and pull stuff over, like overlays on top of videos. And then you can place an overlay in as a web overlay, and it'll go out, get the overlay, download it, and show it. So if you change it on the web, it automatically changes in your live stream. You don't have to do anything or refresh anything. Nice bit of water. This is the salmon bagel for $5.95, not including VAT, which is totally illegal. I've told them, but they obviously haven't had a chance to change it. Let's just see whether they actually charge the VAT extra or not. Well, again, the chips are fantastic. Let's turn this slightly. That's better. Is it not straight? Is that straight now? That looks straight now. Cool, dude. Oh. These chips are really good. I normally don't have chips for breakfast, but I will today. Back to you guys. Any word on what's happening above Nebula? I've managed to fancy details. It has been washed and cleaned. Whether that's so that they can sell it or rent it out better, I don't know. Or it's just like cleaning up the old stuff. I don't know. What I will do, when I walk home today, if there's anybody working on it, I'll nip up quick and have a look. Oh, these chips are really good. I'm surprised. I've been knighted, Craig. I'm surprised. The bagel's good as well. If you don't know how to make bagels, it's exactly the same as making pretzels, but the pretzels, you've got the chemical that goes in. What's it called? You can use bicarbonate of soda, but there's another one where you've got to wear gloves to do it. Anything you've got to wear gloves to do, to touch, I don't think you should be putting in food. Was it nitrate? Natrium, that's one. Natrium. So what you do, you make the dough as normal, then you boil it in natrium-laced water. Then you bake it with salt on top. That's a bagel. No, sorry, that's a pretzel. And it's the same type of thing, but without the natrium for the bagel. So we're going to make a soft, chewy bagel. Make your bread dough. Boil it before you bake it. None of this cutting it into dainty pieces anymore. I'm just going to shove it in my gob. Gobbo shovel. My Spanish is fantastic. Making me hungry, Tim. Teresa Alhabri, that's the one. Better now because it's straight. BBC News talking about airport queues. The only reason they're talking about it is because people are talking about it. And the thing is, I have as many horror stories that you can give me. I've got some perfect stories. I mean, Gordon was a perfect example. You got off the plane, straight to the hotel. It just depends how many flights are coming in at the same time. And if you insist on having dirt cheap flights from the UK and 2 or 3 flights from the same airport coming within 20 minutes of each other, what do you expect? What they should do is should make the flights one way €500. That'd stop the queue. And I don't know why Britain has got the possibility for cheap flights and nobody else has. Somebody must be subsidising it. What time is it now? 10:30. It's getting a bit busier now on this corner. Must be all going to that shop. Oh, the shop down the road here does English stuff as well. And if you tell them you're staying at the Pearly Grey, you get 10% off. I don't know whether you got to prove it or not. Maybe you got to have a key or something. Or you get some percent off. I don't know if it's 10. Why, when you eat food, does it sound like you are making love with every bite. Because after 50, food is the sex. There's one guy, there's a turning circle, empty, ready for turning people, and one guy decides he wants to park there. Big yellow chevron saying no parking. Yep. That guy can't turn now. Oh, he's decided to park as well. Oh no, he's turning. Or is he parking backwards? He's parking backwards, look. And nobody would have parked there if that first person didn't park. But as soon as one person parks, they just assume, oh no, he's going again. Or is he just straightening up? No, he's going again. Now, I can't believe that they don't know that it's no parking. It's just that they don't care. And that one guy had to do a 3-point turn to get out. What do you expect? Bagel. That's the end of that. Right, what are we doing next? A tuna poke bowl. I'd love to see what the free-range crispy chicken bites are like, but they're $10.50 and I'm not hungry. Oh. I'm driving backwards for Christmas. Hoven Casa. It's the young home. Hoven Casa. At hovencasa.com. Chip. Right. Everything's getting hot now, including me. Your wallet's been left behind. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. I accidentally turned it off. Are we back in the room? Play a sound on my wallet. It's off. There you go. Let's turn back on again. Play a sound. There you go. There's a button on here, and sometimes I press it when it's in my pocket because I've got this thing in it and these. So if it's in the wrong bit, what I normally do is put those in my pocket and then put this on the outside so it's not pressed. Maybe I just should put I can't put the button on the inside because then nobody can see the QR code. Scan if found. But it's on again now. But it's clever, it says that you've lost your wallet where I turned it off on the way down. It just took a long time to give me an alert. Be alert. Your country needs alerts. You poke at it. Why are they called poke bowls? I have no idea. Oh. If you had the money, I would treat you to a holiday, Anne says. Oh, that's nice of you, Craig. Des 43 Radler, why don't they have traffic wardens in Tenerife? They do, but they're not, I don't think they're here in the village. I think you got them in Santa Cruz and a couple of big towns. But mostly it's the local police that do the traffic warden stuff. So the local police drive around. And if they see, let's say they see like 10 cars parked in that place and they got nothing better to do, they'll ticket them. I was ticketed outside Momo's, because that's a drop-off point till 3 o'clock. And I was ticketed there, €200. But if you pay within 90 days, you get it for €100. I went up to the town hall. I walked in to see the guy who sends them out. And I said, lo siento. He aprendido mi lección. I learned my lesson. I won't do it again. No podría. Hacerlo de nuevo. And he went, "Vives, do you live here?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Give me that." Took it. €40. Cool dude. Told Rick. Didn't work. The thing was, I had to go and find a bank to pay it in. And if I'd have just asked the guy, "Can I pay you now?" he'd have gone, "Yeah." Amazing. Right, what we got? Poke bowls, we did that. You need a band bag, Tim. That's my tripod bag, which I use for everything. When I'm travelling light at the moment. All I've got at the moment is a, let me show you. Can I do this? I don't want photo, there you go. Let's go to 05, there we go. So this is the setup for today. I'm not sure you may see this. So the brightness is full up. You see that?
Oh, I do live here.
No, I don't think you can see that. Theoretically, what I can do is go to this, take the picture, move it to a shared library called YOLO Box, post, and from there go to the said shared library, featured shared albums YOLO Box, and get rid of the second one, which is that one. Remove. Shing! And now if I go on here and add a web connection and do timothyDowd.com / YOLO Box, I think that's what it's called, and say go. And then press that link. And there, my friends, is my setup. So there's the 360 camera at the top there. There's the YOLO Box. There's the camera I'm looking into. And there you go. I'm hoping you could hear what I'm saying. That was clever. What I should have done then was put all the videos up there. But I think videos take a long time to synchronize up, so I'm not going to do that. Right, it is now 10:40. I got to go. So I'm going to finish it here and then pack up and then pay it and then run off. So let's just see if anybody said anything that I need to respond to immediatamente. Why they call poke bowls, we did that one. Riggers poke bowls are designed for the woke folk who usually contain egg yolk. I'll get my coat. You know, I always think that woke as a sort of a derogatory term is a bit weird, because I think if you're not woke, you're a sleep sheep. So I'd rather be awoke than a sleep sheep. And one of that, Trisha, is because they are small. Just read from Hawaii to slice or cut cross sideways. All right. Need a man bag. Any more gadgets lined up, Tim? The only thing that I want, and it's not something I need, and it's not something I'm going to get immediately, but I'm saving up for a set of 3 point zoom pan. Is it? No, pan, tilt, zoom, that's it. So pan, tilt, zoom, that's it. Cameras from a company called OBSBOT, OBSBOT. And if you go to OBSBOT, have a look at the Tail Air multicam system. It's on special offer at the moment for €2,500. And you get 3 cameras, you get 3 NDI licenses so you can wirelessly connect to this thing. You can get 3 cables that plug into the HDMI inputs in here, so you don't really need the NDI unless you can't run a cable. And you also get 1 remote control where you can choose a cam, and then you can set your camera up to be a specific pan, tilt, zoom. So let's assume that I've got one camera. I can actually go into the software on my phone and set up the camera with 4 or 5 different views, zooming in, pointing somewhere, and then when I pick it, it'll zoom to that area. And 360 degrees, excellent. So if you've got 3 of them, I can bring in 3 simultaneous feeds into this thing. So what I can have, if I'm doing a podcast, which is, I want to expand the podcast, the Balcony Banter, to involve people actually in the studio, is on the balcony basically. And to do that, I want to set up the cameras so that I've got 1 wide shot of the 2 of us or 3 of us, and then I've got a shot of the guest and a shot of us, and then I can just swap between those 2. Now I know it's a lot of money to give out for that, but I've got a future in mind that I might end up offering that as a service to other people, like Webby for instance, who want to do a podcast, don't want to invest in all this stuff, and they can rent the stuff and me to do a podcast. And it wouldn't be live. I'd make sure it was just recorded, and then what I'd do, I'd offer to film it, record it, and give them all the raw footage, and they can then edit it afterwards. I can edit it on here as we go and give them a final edit, or I could edit the whole thing myself and give them the final products, and depending on that, charge the appropriate amount of money. So that's something. I probably never do that. It's just an idea I've got, and I just fancy the tech, to say the truth. I'm lying. Anyway, so we got to go. It's 1:45. We got to go. Let's get the guy. Do the pay. We're gonna pay later. So it's $5.95 plus 2 coffees and a water, and they're gonna add a gig on it, but I don't want to have the argument online, so I won't. I'll see you tonight at 5:55 with guests galore and Webby. And anybody else who's on the island, if you want to come, please don't surprise us. Go to timothydowd.com/events and book it, so I can book the amount of tables necessary. Otherwise, you're sat over there. Where are we? That's the ticket. This is Webby. This is timothydowd.com/events. There you go. So this is Tim Dowd for Living with MS in Tenerife. Thanks, Tim. Bye to everyone. And hi, Adam. So Adam must be on. And we'll see you on the next one. See ya. Oh, word of the day is Biscoff. Biscoff. There's a better version of it. Biscoff. Don't put it in the chat, put it in the comments. It's important that you do the comment, because the more comments a video has, the more engaged it is and the more people see it. Yeah, there's method in my madness. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Where's the outro? Where's the outro gone? There it is. Bunched. Timothy Dowd. Gemma Edwards.
let's just get any.
And you make Heineken out.
So I'll
Because
meet.
that's the section of
On the hill.
Duffy. Have a good one, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
One.
He's out steamed.
Married today.
Yeah.
This can be good.
So you got 4 of these basically. Right. So it was Ray. Where are you there? Yeah, we go to the Bocadillos now. We got a video be out on Sunday. So, oh,
Michaela Strachan. What fun was it?
Here he is.
The Macmaster is a complete top womble. This is